Just filled up the car and I am about to head north to Waco for SWAT, the Southwest Association of Turners Symposium. So, stay tuned for more. Made it to Waco. Got my stuff set up in the gallery. I'll do the gallery review later. This is Thursday afternoon. I don't remember ever being able to do this Thursday, but I'm glad we did. And then the Beads of Courage boxes are way over there, and I'll show you more of them later. But people are straggling in. Got Joaquin Vincent sitting over there. Mr. Jim Duxbury was here a minute ago with his wife. Ah, there they are. Right back over there. I got to catch up with some old friends and meet some new ones. Daniel Dubois, a new one. I'm not as short as I look. He's a great guy. Mr. Jim Duxbury and his lovely wife, Rita. Joaquin Vincent. Scott Hampton was also there, as was Kelly Shaw, who photobombed mine and Scott's picture, which is kind of funny in and of its own self. And of course, Martin Saban-Smith and his lovely wife, Natalia. Always good to see Martin.
Cheers, Todd.
Cheers, Todd.
Sorry
Cheers,
you can't
Todd.
make it here. But look, we're drinking beer and you maybe not be. Hope to see you next year, Todd.
My friend Todd Phipps was there, and it's always fun when I get to hang out with Rebecca and James Carter. It's just great fun. We had a lunch table for many of the members of worldwidewoodturners.org. We got together for lunch and meals nearly every day. Okay, day one at SWAT. Lunch is over. I didn't video this morning, but this is the backside of the vendor area. It's pretty much the same as always. Got these guys selling wood. Ken Rizzo over here selling his CBN wheels and various things. Stuart Batty over here has his own booth this year. Oh my goodness, and looky here.
Yo!
We have DD and Robert Hodge. And just doing a little walkthrough, look to vendors, all kinds of stuff. More people selling wood. You need an airbrush. Get that over here. A little dust collector thing or attachment for a shop vac. My friend Ken Nelson with Callan Shen Woods.
Hi there. Must be between shows.
Yes. Wood World over here. Mr. and Mrs. Lacer back here as always. And the robust booth here. My friends Todd and Shelley Raines with Woodturning Tool Store. Spirocraft. Back over here at Wood World, this is where Martin Saban-Smith has been demonstrating. Right there. In fact, there he is. But, oh my goodness, look how pretty that is.
Right. So, the embellishing waxes are designed to...
So, he wasn't there a second ago when I went by. But that's okay, we found him. Tim Yoder's booth over here. Tim talking his stuff. And another wood seller over here. This is the Vic Mark booth, and I am seriously considering going home with one of those. Seriously considering it. Over here used to be Frugal Vacuum Chucks. He's retired. He's still sitting here helping, but he doesn't do those anymore. But you got these things. And if you're into segmenting, you've got this wedgie-less sleds. It's already set up with the degrees. Those are cool. Those are really cool. So if you're interested, look them up. Stainless bottle stoppers over here. More vendors out here selling pen blanks and more pen blanks. These are all specialized, you know, things cast in resin.
Hi, sir. Enjoy your videos.
Dyed stabilized woods and other sundry pen blanks as well. And one of my sponsors is here, Starbond, selling their stuff. Good stuff, all good stuff. Check Starbond out. In fact, click the link in the description below and you'll get a 15% off your order. The raffle tickets are over here. They raffle off lathes and all kinds of stuff. And you may recognize these people. I don't know, but you might. Yeah, Niles Bottle Stoppers, aka Carl Jacobson and Robin. Excuse me. AAW's here. Vince Welch selling his. This is the best sandpaper I've ever used, people. Get his stuff. Vince's Wooden Wonders. It's awesome. The classic nib is here. And of course, as always, Doug Thompson. Cindy Drozd's booth. Carter and Sons. Bullseye Turning Supply. Pen blanks and things. Trent Bosch has his booth set up with his hollowing rig. The School of Woodworking is here again as always. My friend Curtis Seebeck with Turntex, Peak Safety. These are awesome, awesome masks. Hunter Tool Systems is here.
We're off for sale.
Good, always good tools at Hunter. So that's the vendor area. Martin and Rebecca. This will be Derek Weedman's session. Turn Any Animal is the title of it. Should be interesting.
Wood dust as I can, so it's almost like a cement. You have to be really attentive to it as you're gluing because it keeps like expanding on you. And that's something that, say if I do a sketch and I say, you know what, I know I'm gonna want a center.
Well, about halfway through the demo, we lost one leg of the 220 coming into the entire building, so we couldn't finish. That was unfortunate. It was really pretty cool. I want to show you some of his stuff though. Okay, this is the donation table. Things that like the 3-for-1 raffle. Things that club members have made and donated to the raffle. Beautiful stuff. Notice every one of those, this is called pierced, but every one of those piercings is identical. I'm pretty sure that was done with a laser. Really pretty stuff. And then I saw him moving, and I went. Iridescent paints. That's cool looking. It's kind of like a meteor. Beautiful vase there. Interesting treatment on that one too. Oh my, look at this. That's gorgeous.
They take care of a lot of it.
Just some beautiful stuff. And all of this is going to be raffled off. That'll happen on Sunday. Inside Out. Well, it's got a bird hanging in it, that little ornament. Tiny little holoform. I mean, seriously, this is my finger. Some gorgeous stuff here. Really pretty work. Nice pieces bolted. What is that? He doesn't say. Oh yeah, that's sweet gum. That's sweet gum with walnut lid and fennel. That's pretty. Hand painted. Really pretty. And look at the carving on that box. Holy cow. Nice live edge bolt. Mulberry. That is an interesting look, basket weave looking thing. That's really cool. Oh, that's really nice. That's pretty. And this one, oh my goodness. Some gorgeous pieces in the 3-for-1 this year. And of course, Rebecca DeGroot is giving one away. Look at the detail on that little thing. Great work, Rebecca. Alright, so now this is the instant gallery. So little tea lights inside these things are beautiful. Carved and pierced over here on that side. I'll get back over there in a minute. But look at that. Look at the detail. I don't have the patience for that, I guarantee you. Oh, goodness gracious. Look at that. David Bartell did these. That's beautiful, David. That's a pretty tall vase. I don't know who did it. His cards are on the other side. Very nice.
Watch out, here comes trouble.
Hey,
Billy, how ya?
Good, Joaquin. How are you?
Okay.
Pretty pieces. Just some, I mean, all of this stuff is turned and then carved, or
It's weird because they
Something.
switch. I was down that end and I was thinking I had to go around to the other side.
segmented plywood there.
The decorations is what I think they get that one's really close. Oh, that's impressive.
That is so cool.
That's like some kind of, I want to say it looks like so they did this and then they must have cut it and like rotated it like 20 times. Yeah. So you really look at the lines this way.
Look how small this is. That's my finger. The segments in that thing are tiny. And that little bitty bowl there. There's a little bigger one, but those are small segments too. Gracious sakes, Tom. And look at the finish on these pieces. Very nice. Beautiful work.
Gallery, yeah.
Beautiful.
A true turnstile.
Wow. Interesting. Very cool. Very nice. This guy's from Colorado. Beautiful pieces. Little bow ties holding things together. And we lost more power, looks like. Maybe because it's been 108 degrees here for several days in a row. So I'm continuing with using the flash little turn stool. Pretty piece. Nice segmented piece there. We've now lost power in the entire building, not just one leg of the 220 entering. But, you know, these things happen. That's pretty cool. Another segmented, wow. That's some tiny segments. Beautiful segmented vases. That's OSB, oriented strand board, so is that. Ah, the light's back on. Yay.
You got a generator for this place? You can definitely feel the heat building in here.
Well,
Really pretty. Beautiful stuff. Beautiful.
And the red is caused by wounding and infection. Will you stay? No. You want it to stay like it?
Rebecca's stuff. Wow.
I can't take any more pictures. I got about 1,000.
Where are you from? I'm walking. Corpus Christi, Texas.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
I'm visiting my daughter. She was in town.
Oh, good to have you.
Beautiful.
Yeah, I've been here before.
Okay. And they live here? Right in this one. Waco.
Pardon me? Beautiful pieces. Some just gorgeous stuff.
Made a nice bread basket. Put the rolls in there. And Oregon? I don't know how you did that. I guess it was I had an old black kitty that was, she wasn't fat, but she weighed about 18 pounds. And I used to like eating Oreo cookies in the glass of milk when she was a kid. She would jump in the middle of my chest and put it. She was nuts. She loved Oreos. Way back. Somebody's buzzing me. I wonder who that is.
Really pretty dye jobs on that. More segmented pieces. Gorgeous. Good. Just some beautiful stuff here. Wow. Ash and epoxy made a splash. And yes, this was turned. It's segmented, turned, and then turned around and flipped over and glued back together.
I just love these.
Some really pretty stuff. These, I'm guessing these were all cored out of the same log, all that walnut, and then here the same with these pieces. And some intricate carving after that got turned. That's cute. Some cute gnomes. Beautiful. And interesting. This is Worldwide Woodturner's own Jim Duxbury. This is some of his stuff. A lot of his off-center stuff. One of his kaleidoscopes. And that piece there, that's pretty wicked. His balls. This is all basket illusion stuff. I don't have the patience for it. I just don't. That's really pretty.
Some people even do that.
Now, these animals here, this was the session I was just in, where we lost one leg of the power to the lathe. So Derek couldn't finish. He was turning a dragon head and he couldn't finish it. But all of this was done on the lathe. Yes. He uses multiple centers. So he'll do some turning and turn a piece and move it and turn it and move it and turn it. And wow. That's
really pretty simple.
That's awesome stuff, Derek.
On the face of your lathe.
Very interesting pieces here. That's cool. I mean,
Put a bid in for Dennis for that one.
yeah, that's some gorgeous pieces. Ron Campbell, some of his eccentric artwork. That's awesome. Oh, that's really pretty. Oh my goodness. Who let this guy put his work in here? That's not mine.
Cut it on angles, redo it, cut it on angles, redo it, and they start charging you. And they
Really pretty stuff. Just cool, cool, cool. Really pretty piece.
see now this, I'm wondering. That's like marker. And they may have put something inside,
Right.
and then poured the resin on the outside.
Wow. That's an interesting idea.
You up to the challenge? He's done.
That's pretty. That is just pretty. Tiny. I mean, tiny. This thing's like 2.5 inches tall. That's cute. Nuts and bolts. Really nice.
Yeah,
Some beautiful stuff here. Some wall art over here. Wow, beautiful pieces of wall art. And that pierced bowl. Oh wow, look at that. Isn't that amazing? That's spalted pecan. Beautiful. And no instant gallery tour would be complete without showing you the Beads of Courage boxes. Would you look how... That's a lot of boxes. Just look at them. I'm gonna have to go down both sides. Just awesome stuff for the kids. Such a worthy cause. to think of, as a grandfather, to think of any child suffering breaks my heart, but these will bring a little joy back into their lives, and that makes it all worthwhile. Some lovely work. Just gorgeous. Okay, back down around this side. That little rocket ship is cool. Yeah, some of these are just decorated with like wallpaper or fabric or whatever, but you know, it works. But they're all handmade. Gnome. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. A lot of woodwork went into that box. That is beautiful. Gorgeous. This demonstration is embellishing a large platter by Worldwide Woodturners own Scott Hampton. So I'll be sitting out here heckling him. Not really. Martin has drawn a crowd. Doing a great job as always. And this is the crowd outside Stuart Batty's booth. People dragging up chairs. It's been like that all weekend. Well, it's the last day. Some of the vendors are trying to pack up and get out. Some already have. I just had to get my stuff out of the gallery, and Todd and Shelley Raines, Woodturning tool store, were kind enough to let me put my box under their table until after lunch. Last day's always bittersweet. It's good to be able to go home, but you know, it's been such a good time, and I've learned, as I always do, it's good stuff, just always good stuff.
What the Scouts is good at is end grain. End grain. Pointing tools, finish end grain, it's flat tool, it's getting out the other higher. To make it. Obviously, there's even a knot.
Stuart Batty doing his thing as always. Oh, and looky there.
So if I want to finish that, I'll finish
Miss
that.
Rebecca.
So we'll come back to that surface in a bit. So the bottom ball guard is a side grain specialist tool.
So there's last minute deals to be made on wood, I'm sure. Ron Campbell, Ron and Lana have already packed up. AZ Carbide. Martin hard at it as usual. Mr. and Mrs. Laser, the same. Their sales on Sunday are always fast and furious. Oh, and there's Don Ward. Martin's better half right there. She's a sweetie. We'll be having lunch here in a little while, and they'll be giving away the lathes. So I'm gonna have to drive back to San Antonio after I win that new Powermatic and get my truck and come back and pick it up.
Wax on it. You come back to
Last day.
That would be a rough out.
So it's very important
Oh, wow.
you clean the grain out before you. Sorry, let me rephrase that. If you want to use the embellishing waxes like this, make sure you clean the grain out first, straight after you've sanded, because otherwise, if you leave the grain full of dust, the embellishing wax has got nowhere to go. So you must clean the grain first.
And then you only used one coat of the sanding sealer. So
Yep. Yeah, a single coat of sanding sealer is all you need, so that closes up the tightest pores. Morning, Scott. That closes up the tightest pores in the wood, leaving the more open pores available to receive the wax. Once the wax is on, just give it a nice little buff off, so we only leave the colour in the grain of the wood, and the little buff stroke burnish will take the colour off, will take the coloured part out of the wax, leaving you with a nice surface.
Alright. Purple was a better choice than the pink.
Yeah.
Martin, you did good.
That's awesome. In the car, just got gas, headed home. Had a great time as always. Made some new friends, met some old friends. I gotta tell you, the Duxburys are a hoot. I love them both dearly. Great people. And everybody else, it was a pleasure. Joaquin, as always. Dean, always good seeing you, buddy. And all the rest of you. I mean, there's so many, if I name names, I'll forget people. And I would like to thank all of my viewers that stopped me and made such kind remarks. It really means a lot. It really does. I appreciate each and every one of you. It just really means a lot. Thanks. Peace. It's been wonderful.